I'm back tonight. I wasn't going to make any more videos tonight, but I figure I better tonight. The wind has just picked up like crazy. I mean, just blowing me all over the place. I'm in a tanker, so it's not too bad. So if you're in a dry van and you're empty, I would just pull it over and stop. Every once in a while you can see stuff blowing across the road, leaves and debris and stuff like that, so it doesn't look like it's that bad, but it is. I got a car passing me here, I got a car passing me. That guy kind of stuck behind me for a little while. I guess he's worried about how my trailer's moving around because the wind's blowing so hard. Well, I think we're going to try to go get our truck washed tonight. I don't even know what the weather's supposed to do tomorrow. It may rain, but heck with it. It needs a bath. It's dirty. It's time. Oh, this phone don't focus worth a darn. Anyways, I just checking in, telling you guys that the wind's blowing like crazy, and we might see some flipped over trucks tomorrow if it gets any worse. Oh, right there. You watch my front of my truck. It blows me to the right, and I got to pull back over to the left. So the wind's coming from the north, so I wonder if that means a cold spell is coming in. It probably is. Well, you guys will see this tomorrow. I apologize. I didn't think I was going to make any more tonight. So I hope everybody's safe out here and nobody's caught in this wind. Because I would hate to see any trucks flipped over. If we see anything go wrong, we'll put her in the video. Alright, we'll talk to you guys. We may make a video at the truck wash, or we may just talk to you in the morning. Okay guys, we're going to go get our truck washed. This guy's just passing through because it's so windy outside, blowing dust around, so they're just letting him go on through, and I am going to pull in here and get it washed. That guy right there to the left is waving me in. This guy to the left over here is going to be spraying me. And just get it washed. We'll get back on here when they start washing. Alright, they're washing my truck. They're shutting the hood right now so you can't see nothing. Here it comes down. Plop. So, it's dusty outside, but my truck was filthy, and I just decided, hey, it's time to wash it. There's nobody in line. So, these guys in Oakley, Kansas, they do a really, really good job. They're pretty good people, but pretty good. Sorry, I was just wadding up a trash bag. But anyways, this is Oakley, Kansas, the Blue Beacon. They do a real good job here. He's up there washing the front of my truck. He's got the brush. What's he gonna brush? They asked if I wanted to get my trailer brushed, but no, I didn't. So after this, we're gonna have to go get find a place to park, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and head to McPherson, Kansas. Oh yeah, you guys should see my dash. I cleaned my dash. It's not so dusty anymore. And my blue steering wheel. Oh, my steering wheel's dusty. See, I don't know where all this dust comes from. That's the radio I run. It's a Connex. I put that piece of paper up there because it's rattling. Don't look at my mic. It's all tangled up because it flops around too much. It flops around entirely too much. Now they're brushing the hood, well, the front. Now they're washing the top. Here in a little bit it'll rain on top of here. So after they get done washing most of it. It may be raining on the trailers right now. It's just kind of just a rain that goes down. But these guys, they gotta wear a mask even when they're outside in the bay. They gotta wear a mask at all times. He's washing my mirrors. Can't see much now. They take a flashlight and they go around and check all the spots to make sure they didn't miss anything. So that's what they're doing. That's what that guy's doing right there that washed my mirror. He's just making sure everything's good. They'll ask me to start my truck here in a minute. Let's turn them lights off. Let's just have the key ready. So if you ever if you're starting out trucking, you'll be able to see, come out here and get your truck washed. See, my company allows you to wash truck, trailer, everything. Some companies, they only allow you to wash your truck because you're just pulling a different trailer every time. Well, I hang on to the same trailer all the time, so it doesn't matter. Oh, they're putting Rain-X on my truck right now. I don't know if the stuff works, but it's Rain-X. Kind of a wax. Smells good. I'm sorry you guys are hearing my heater fan. Sorry about that. Just blowing away, damn heater fan. They're about done. It only takes about, I don't know, 20-30 minutes to get your truck washed. Right now they're putting the rain stuff on the trailer. Kind of a rain down on top of your trailer to rinse it off, get all the soap and stuff off of it. And now they're getting ready to rinse my truck off. I need to get some new windshield wipers. That's the thing about it. The windshield wipers are, well, they're putting Rain-X on this side now. They do a good job. Oakley, Kansas, excellent job. I'd have to say one of the best blue beacons out there. One of the best blue beacons out there. So I said I was not going to make any more videos. This is the second one tonight, second clip tonight that I'm making. Which I guess that's not a bad thing. You guys get to see a little bit more. Right now they're rinsing my trailer off, cleaning my rims and everything. They're going to tell me to start my truck here in a minute. So I started my truck. We're good to go. So here in a minute it's going to rain on top of the truck, and then they'll rinse it off and we'll pull out of here. So I better shut my Bluetooth off or it'll hook to my truck. He's getting ready to push the button now. There he goes. Here comes the rain. Look, it's raining. They're just rinsing the soap off. And these guys will come on each side, rinse it off. And that's a truck wash right there. I know all you got to see is the front, but they do a pretty good job here. But now you know what to expect when you're out on the road and you get your truck washed. And then they open the doors and they give you a thumbs up. Sometimes I give them tips. Stuff like that. I give them tips and stuff like that, especially when I go to Truckin. Them guys don't make as much as these guys at Blue Beacon. If you can look out, you can see how windy it is from the rain. So we're going to drive down the road a little bit and we're going to find us a place to park. Look at that. Watch that water on my hood. Look how bad that wind's blowing. This truck will be dry in no time. So we're going to get off here and everybody have a great night. We'll see you in the morning. All right, bye. All right, guys, I'm back on the road. Just about a minute ago, that trailer in front of me almost flipped. I mean, it's a double, and it moved over to the right. Gotta watch him, so I don't really want to pass him right now. I mean, his back tires came up off the road. You can really see him, but his trailer's leaning to the right quite a bit. My trailer's empty, but the wind's just kind of going around it. He's got doubles, so that back trailer was almost flipped. So we'll just kind of stay behind him here quite a ways. He was lucky not to flip it. I don't know how he didn't. Oh, shoot. I don't know if you've seen that, but if I quit having them lights come at me, you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, his wheels are coming off the ground every time he gets pulled to the right. Oh, If I was him, I would get off the road. I know you guys can't really see it too well. I'll zoom in a little bit. Now it keeps not focusing. I don't know if you guys can tell where it's pulling to the right. Oh, there it goes again. I mean, it's pulling me around a little bit, but it's not too bad. It hasn't moved my trailer either which way, but oh, sorry. It's just kind of intense. Yeah, the freaking light's making it not focus. I mean, he's going over the white line if you guys can't tell. I don't really want to get too close to him. Anyways, that's what's going on tonight. The wind is blowing like crazy, and there probably will be trucks flipped over tomorrow. I mean, that guy's tires, before I started filming, probably came off the ground about a foot. I don't know where I'm at. Let's see. Grainfield and Grove. I gotta find a place to park, call it quits for the night. I really need to watch him when he gets out of this. Anyways, it's a Walgreens truck. He doesn't have a radio in his truck. I try to holler at him. Now, see how his trailer's pulling to the right? Just a little bit. It's supposed to be a rest area up here. I'll just stay behind him until I get to where I need to park. This is the scary, like this wind is scary because if a truck flips over in the middle of the road and it's dark out, you're not going to see him in the middle of the road. You're going to run into him. So you want to keep your speed down and, stay back a little bit. I mean, I'm a little too close to this guy, but we're trying to see what happens. I'm going to back off a little bit. The rest area is coming up if there's parking in it. Looks like the wind's calmed down quite a bit. Just a little bit. Well, that wasn't too calm. I'm sorry tomorrow's video is going to be super long, but I just wanted to show you guys this. Hopefully he makes it to where he needs to go and doesn't flip over, but them doubles, usually the back trailer's lighter than the front trailer, so that's what you got to watch out for. It's dangerous to haul it. I mean, yeah, it's dangerous to haul them. Well, this is the rest area. Let's see if we can find a spot. I doubt it. I very seriously doubt it. So you come into the rest area and look, see people just park on the end and everything like that. So it's hard to get through. You got to go on the shoulder just to make it through. Yeah, it's packed full. That's the problem, you know, with this industry. There's just not enough parking. And people like this guy on the left, he could have pulled up another 2 or 3 foot. So now I've got to go drive down the road and try to find another spot. Since I'm hauling a hazmat tanker, I can't just park on a ramp and go to bed. You can't be, I think it's 15 feet away from the road. So I can't just park anywhere. And it's just like these signs on the right say no parking anytime. You can't park into that little car parking lot because Kansas will come and give you a ticket. There's a guy over there in the other rest area on the other side. He's prime. He's parked in the car parking lot, so he'll be in trouble tomorrow or tonight. Kansas comes in there. If the cop comes in there, they'll come and run him off or write him a ticket. And then after they write him a ticket, they'll run him off. All right, well, I'm getting off here, and no more videos tonight, I promise, unless something happens. All right, bye. Good morning, everybody. I just got into this wind and I pissed an oversized load driver off because I parked right here. Not that guy in front of me. This guy right here. Just because I parked right here, he got mad. He's getting fuel, and all he's doing is dropping his trailer and getting fuel. So I don't know what the hell he parked over here for, because I'll show you here in a minute. Because across the street there's a big old giant parking lot. And he could have just parked over there. I don't know if he's doing it. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna get out. So we'll just go. I got time. Time for people to do their crap. He'd have to do a bunch of backing up and stuff like that, so we're just gonna leave. Okay. Ah, crud. This is the entrance, and let's see if I can get out. It's clutterfuck. Oh, sorry. Pardon my French. Oh, there's a car coming beside him. Oh, there's a car coming that way. It's hard to get in there and get out. So if you look over here to the right a little bit, right past that motel, there's a big old giant parking lot that you can park in. Right there. Not many trucks in there. You can park there. So I don't know what his deal was. Sorry about the language. I was wasn't too happy with the guy. He's throwing his arms up at me, cussing me, and I'm just like, what do you want me to do? I'm looking for a place to park so I can take a shower. Anyways, that's what my morning's been like. Fighting the wind and arguing with oversized loads. You know, the easiest thing you could have done is just come up to me and say, hey, could you please move, and blah, blah, blah. When you start throwing your arms up at me, I ain't gonna do anything you want me to. So, he's mad at me. I'm sure he cussed me the whole way into getting his fuel. Oh well, life goes on. You don't need to, worry about anything like that, because you're gonna run into it every day. Every day you're gonna run into this. People getting mad at you, throwing their arms up. You know, people backing in places that take their time and stuff. That don't bother me at all. Just like, go ahead, back in. I know you're pretty new to it, so go ahead, take your time, do it, and I'll get around you. I mean, everybody's always in too much of a hurry. You gotta make that dollar. Money, money, money. But I don't worry about that. If I can make, I don't know, $1,000 a week, I can live on that. I can live on less. Anyways, let's get back to good stuff. Besides, it's windy outside. If you look at the grass over there on the right and the left, oh, it's just blowing like crazy. Last night, I can't believe that truck didn't flip. He may have flipped somewhere down the road, but his wheels came up, I don't know, a couple feet, a foot off the ground. I was like, whoa. So that's how my mornings went, my nights went. We stopped. We got us some eggs and sausage this morning. And we went and took a shower at the Loves, which I don't ever eat at the Loves. All they got is hot dogs and hot bar food. So they got a little bit of healthy stuff in there, but you know, who wants to eat hard-boiled eggs? Have been sitting there for quite a while. Not me. And they got like watermelon and cantaloupe, but every time I buy it, it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't taste right. So I go to Walmart and I get my salad mix and I get rotisserie chicken. I got a couple burgers this week. I can cook on my George Foreman, which I'm not doing it today, not with the wind blowing like it is. There goes a Mid-Continent Propane. I think I know that guy. I think that's the guy I talked to the other night. Sorry, I had my radio off.
Hey, you looking good back over, Russell?
10-4, I ain't seen nothing back to Waukene to bother you. You have a safe one back across there. That's how we talk to each other on the radio. And most people don't even run radios or have them on, or if you're coming out here, get a radio. It's so much safer because people still give you updates on what's going on up the road. You can figure out how to get around it, what you need to do. Like they'll say there's a wreck at the 101, you can get off at the 96, good off, go around it. You could save so much time instead of being stacked up with all them people. I'm sure there's people that disagree. Oh, just go sit and wait in it. Oh, I've sat in, let's see, around Columbia, Missouri one time there was a wreck and I sat that for 24 hours. So you can save time with a radio. All right, well, I'm going to get off here. I'm just rambling on. Probably a little worked up over that oversized load, but I didn't really say anything bad to him. I try not to say anything bad to the drivers. People have stressful days, and you just gotta, you kind of gotta work with people. I mean, most people that's gotten pissed off at me, I've worked with, usually like me, because they get past that little bit of pissiness, and then they're fine. So everybody have a great day. We'll be back on here. We don't know where we're loading for. I think we're getting propane going back to Colorado. I'm sure people are getting tired of seeing Colorado, but that's what I do this time of year. During the summer, we'll do a heck of a lot more. We may go to Virginia and all kinds of stuff. All right. Everybody have a safe day and be good. All right, everybody, we got a load. We're going to Colorado again with a load of propane, which I keep saying that every day. That's what we're doing. We're going around Denver, Colorado with a load of propane. We gotta go down here to McPherson, pick it up, go to Denver, unload it. The wind's still blowing like crazy. That's pretty much all that's going on right now. Wow, crazy how bad that wind's blowing. Anyways, we gotta go get loaded. that's about all that's going on. I don't really know what else to say today. You guys can just enjoy the scenery as I drive down the road. There's not much to look at. You can look at the flat lands of Kansas. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing just great. So last night, that guy, he didn't flip over or anything, so I think he's fine. I didn't see any trucks flipped over, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. Probably back in Colorado. There's probably a few of them flipped over. I haven't looked at the news. You can usually look at the truckers' news and see if they flipped over or not. So I might just look at that here a little later and do a little reporting on that. I don't know what's going into the trucking news world today. Speed limiters, I've heard a little bit about that. I hope that don't happen, but it might. It is what it is. There ain't much you can do about it. The government says you got to do it, you got to do it. I know everybody fought the e-logs, you know, but they're in effect now, so. They plant these trees along the road, and in the wintertime when it snows, all the snow stays on the road right by where the trees are. There's ice or whatever. So you always got to watch where the trees are. In Kansas anyways. Texas too is another one I've seen down there by Texarkana, Texas. One side of the interstate was clear, the other side was ice, and there's just wrecks everywhere. That's down in Texarkana. I used to go to Shreveport every week. In Shreveport, where I delivered to was south of Shreveport. One night it snowed. There's a little truck stop down there. I'd sleep down there. And one night it snowed. Instead of, I guess they don't have any snow plows down there. Instead of just leaving you on the interstate, they get you on these little back roads and stuff, like old 71, and have you go up that. I'm like, this is more dangerous than just going up the interstate. I'd rather slide off the interstate than slide off this and hit a tree, because the trees were just real close to the road. Anyways, that's what's going on today. We'll get loaded. We'll get back on here a little later. I've got a lot of content today, between last night and today. So we'll upload our video later on tonight, and I hope everybody's having a great day, because I am. Everybody just keep your stick on the ice. I might as well stay here while I'm sitting here to show you all my gauges. I'm just kind of bored waiting here in line. So that's my rear axle. That's my trans temperature. That's my suspension load. That just means when I get loaded, the airbags, that's how much pressure's on the airbags. That's my def. That's the, I don't really know how to explain def. It's kind of it's like liquid urea that you put in your truck, and it's pretty much full. There's my manifold pressure, so that's how much boost my turbo's giving off. There's my oil temperature. Front axle, that's the temperature of the front axle. There's the brake application, so when I press on the brakes, maybe we'll just push on the brakes. See, it goes up. There's my fuel filter. So that's the, when it starts getting clogged up, it goes up. I had it clog up last week, a couple weeks ago with water. So it was going all the way up to like 15, and the red light was coming on, and I had to end up changing it twice. There's my secondary air. There's my primary air. There's my fuel. There's my little gauges up there to that's for like tell me if there's something wrong. Trip, truck info, diagnostics. There's nothing wrong. There's my voltage. It's my alternator, coolant, oil pressure. And down here is all the lights. That's this light right here is for my work lights on the back. I got big work lights on there. These 3 lights right here are just the regular lights. There's my hazard lights, and there's my key. I put a little thing over it. It's kind of loose, but I need to fix it. So my key's underneath there, and I just have to turn that to start it. And steering wheel. Then I'll go down here. That's my regen. I've never used it. That's my fan, engine fan. That's my Jake brake. And there's 3 stages. There's 1, 2, 3. There's my cruise control, and that's the little thing I was turning to make this thing up here move. And there's my radio, and that's my radio too. There's my heaters. That's ABS and traction control right there. That's my rear AC and my bunk. Turns my heater and stuff on back here. This is the bunk light. Turns the bunk on. That's my chicken lights. And these 3 don't do anything. This one is, oh, that one changes fuel tanks. So I can go to 1 fuel tank, and then I can go to the other. See? And these 3 do nothing. Nothing at all. So that's my dash. My pretty steering wheel. And I clean my floor up a little bit. So I always put a towel down. I ain't got my boots on, but I always put a towel down so I don't get anything dirty on the floor. I want to keep my carpets as clean as possible. I just got done vacuuming a little bit and cleaning the truck up. And there's my radio up there, and my safety glasses, and my little book. I keep all my numbers in that book to where I load at, which it's usually the same number, but there's some places that have oddball numbers, so I've got to remember them. That, let's see, I got, oh, ooh, my book fell down. I got other stuff up there. That's my DOT physical. So I got my truck washed last night. I don't know if you can see out of it. There's little dots and dust on there. But that's pretty much all that's going on today. So we switch, if we took a picture. I figured we could switch the camera back and forth, but I guess we can't. Sorry, I'll give you a close-up. So that's about all that's going on today. I thought there'd be a rear axle on here, but I guess there's no. Oh, there's a rear axle right there. There's a front up here, and the rear's down here. I probably moved a little too quick on that. Oh, and there's my brakes. That's my trailer. That's my truck. So when it's cold outside in the wintertime, you never want to set your trailer brakes. Cold or snowing, if you set your trailer brakes overnight, you'll be probably beating them to, like if you have drum brakes, they can freeze up and they won't release. And if when you take off, if you're not paying attention, you'll drag that tire down the road and you'll blow it out. So always, like if you're stopped in some kind of backup and it's snowing, never set your trailer brakes. Never. Always just set your truck brakes. I've seen guys that, you know, you'll be backed up and stuff like that, and they set their trailer brakes, and then you got to wait on them to beat their trailer brakes till you got to beat the drums until they release. I mean, it's not hard to do, it's just time consuming. So there's a little bit of advice for any of you new drivers out there. Don't ever set the trailer brakes. Just set the truck. Even when I parked at night, I just set the truck. Don't set trailer. Alright, that's about all that's going on right now. We're not really doing anything. We're just sitting here waiting. And oh, there's my shifter. It's my 18-speed. That's where I keep all my stuff. And I got some trash I gotta throw away. I got a little bit of change down there. But that's about all that's going on. There's nothing really going on. And that's an 18-speed. See, this one flicks it from high to low, and you can split every gear. So when I'm driving down the road and I'm in a gear, I can just press forward, go to the next gear, and when I want to go down, I'll pull it out of gear, pull that back, then I can split it again. All right, we'll make a video of shifting someday. All right, everybody have a safe day. God bless, and keep your stick on the ice. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, we're heading over here to Colorado tonight. It is windy, windy, windy. If you look, there's dust all the way across the road now, stuff just flying everywhere. So if anybody's out here on I-70 heading to Colorado through Kansas, I mean, be safe. I mean, it is pretty windy out here tonight. I don't know what the wind gusts are, but they're up there. I think I heard something like 60 mile per hour. So if anyone's out here, just be safe. But we're gonna go over here and unload tonight, and we're probably just gonna head a little ways back and go to bed. I don't know if I'll show unloading tonight since it's so windy. I don't know if you guys can see all that stuff blowing across the road right now. It's so windy that it's knocked me down to 60 mile per hour. Besides that, if it wasn't windy, it'd be a great night. It's 41 degrees and windy. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can say. I've been fighting this wind all day long, and it's annoying. It just gets on your nerves after a while. Oh. Kansas has pretty good roads. They're not too bad. The bridges are a little rough, but they're about rough everywhere. I just thought I'd get on here and show you guys all this stuff blowing across the road. It looks like corn stalks or something. Yeah, I've been trying to I'm still talking to my wife about moving up to Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota, or Wyoming. I think it'd be a great place to live. I mean, it'd be cold, but it don't bother me too much. We're thinking about it. So we'll probably make one more little video before we get over here, and we'll upload it for tonight. And I hope everybody's having a great night, and just be safe out there tonight. As dangerous as this wind is. All right, talk to you later.